Hello everyone, my name is Miram and welcome to our series of lectures dedicated to IELTS preparation by our center, TOPjargan. Hello everyone again and welcome to our first lesson. It's about IELTS information in general. We will talk about sections, we will talk about the history of the exam and about prices and how to register for the exam itself. Okay, let's get started. Welcome again to the course by TOPjargan, prepared especially for IELTS preparation. So let me introduce myself very quickly. My name is Miram. I have more than 10 years of international experience. So I've been working on the markets such as the US, the UK, and Canada. So I lived some time and did my master's degree in the UK, where I also worked with British students. I passed IELTS myself many times. The maximum score I got was like 8.0 overall. Our center, TOPjargan, is also the official partner of IELTS IDP Australia. Um, I lived some time of my life in such countries like Russia, Czech Republic, and the United Kingdom, where I went to the University of Edinburgh in Scotland. Now let's have a look at the IELTS exam in general. As you know, maybe you don't know, IELTS is a very old exam. It was originated like in the end of like 20th centuries in 1989. Nowadays, two countries host IELTS. It's the UK and Australia. Here you see the name of organizations. That is why mostly you can hear British and Australian accents on IELTS listening exam. But you also can hear like different accents as well. Many people prepare and take IELTS exam, but they are not aware what the IELTS name stands for. It's actually International English Language Testing System. And the goal of this exam is to test your English if you are able to study or work or even immigrate. It means live in an English speaking country. It can be any English speaking country, not necessarily Australia and the UK. It can be Canada, the US, and other countries as well. Nowadays, we have like two types of IELTS exams, like paper-based and computer-based. So many people nowadays like take paper-based exam because it's more convenient and it's actually faster. You get results like in 1 2 days. Officially it's like 5 days, but in practice it's like 1 2 days. In paper-based exams you get results like in 14 days. When it comes to the structure, we have 4 sections here. So listening, we have 40 questions and 30 minutes. Then reading section comes. It's also like 40 questions. We have 3 passages and like 40 questions. It's 60 minutes. Then we have a writing task. It consists from like 2 essays. The first essay is more about describing graphs. It's like 150 words. And the second one is like open essay where you have to deliver your arguments and answer the question. So it's the main essay, and the word limit is like 250 words. In total, you have 60 minutes to finish both essays. So listening, reading, and writing, they go together. Then speaking part is conducted separately. So you usually can take it before or after the main test. It's about like 10 15 minutes. Usually it's like face-to-face interview, or it can be like online interview as well. The average price nowadays is between 95,000 tenge. It can go up to a little bit more than 100,000 tenge. Actually, the price goes up every year, and the price is different in every country. For example, in rich countries, the price will be higher. In still developing countries, price will be lower. Now, the most interesting part. Usually, the average IELTS score is 6. I have to say, which is a really good score. We not necessarily have to get like 7 and above. Usually 6 is enough for most undergraduate studies. And it refers to B2 level, which is quite confident user of the language. In order to get the score, you have to answer approximately 23, 25 questions on reading and listening sections. Here's the interesting scale. You can have a look. If you target 7 and above, it's more than 30, 32 questions. Why IELTS is important, why it's still so popular? Because IELTS is widely recognized and accepted around the world. For example, even in Kazakhstan, if you go to our local universities like, let's say, Eurasian National University, IT University, Nazarbayev University, so if you take IELTS, it will increase your chances. Sometimes it's even the necessary requirement. Also, if you take our national exam, which is called ENT, if you have IELTS certificate, you will get maximum score on English section. Of course, IELTS is very useful when you go to foreign universities because you study in English. It's also required when you go abroad as an exchange student. For example, you went to Nazarbayev University, you want to study one term in Europe, so IELTS will be beneficial for you. If you want to immigrate to other country like Australia, you also have to take IELTS. It will be not academic, general, but it's quite similar. Maybe IELTS might be helpful also if you want to start your career tutoring or just international career. Let's say you're an accountant and you have IELTS certificate, so probably your CV will be enhanced by this paper. Interesting statistics. Now let's have a look at the average score of IELTS. In Kazakhstan, the average score is 6.3, which is quite good, I would say. Some countries have 7, like Italy, and some countries have much lower. For example, in United Arab Emirates, the average score is 5.5. On the other hand, unfortunately, this is the English First Academy ranking of proficiency of English language. As you can see, Kazakhstan is on quite low position, 104, among such countries like Somalia, Iraq, and so on. If you look at Belarus, it's quite high, even Moldova. So we still have some room for development. That's pretty much for our first lesson, and I would like to finish our lesson today talking about strategy very briefly. So firstly, when you prepare for IELTS, you have to understand your goal. You're not necessarily have to be required to get 7 or very, very high score. 5.5 for our doctorate studies or 7.6 is okay result. Then you have to analyze your deadline. How much time do you have to prepare for IELTS? We have some extreme situation when a student came to our center and in 4 days we were able to prepare him for 6.5. He had pre-intermediate level. So it's manageable, but I want to say that the earlier you start preparing, the better for you. Then you have to understand your level, your starting position, your grammar, vocabulary, and general English language level as well. Also think about your resources, your time, money, and how efficiently you work. So when we prepare for IELTS, I also would like to highlight the soft and hard skills we manage, because hard skills, they are mostly language skills, but soft skills, they are like exam skills. For example, how we present ourselves, how we talk, how fast we read, etc., etc. Thank you for your attention. That's all for our lesson number 1, and see you soon in the upcoming lesson. Stay tuned and goodbye.